Hey there, Prime Coders. Welcome back to Prime Coding. I'm Aditya Mishra, and this video we're gonna solve Capgemini Technical Assessment, which was the question which came in Capgemini on-campus placement drive. We'll talk about the assessment problem, and we'll add few of the BYQs which were most asked and most repeated throughout the previous year patterns. And the coding problems are the one which is asked in 18th of September on-campus opportunity. Okay, so we'll discuss everything. So this video will be very intuitive, and this video will definitely help you to crack your Capgemini upcoming on-campus placement opportunity. So without wasting time, let's hop to the very first problem. And please grab your pen paper with you because this session would be very intuitive. You need to mark yourself for every question that I want to show you and let you know the answer. If anytime you mark the question right, please plus 1 mark. Otherwise, 0 marks. Okay, so let's start. What is the time complexity of inserting an element into a heap? So if you remember, what do you mean by heap? Heap is of two types, isn't? First is mean heap, other would be the max heap. And now the heap looks like a tree data structure, or BST, or I would say any types of tree data structure, isn't? So we know that the time complexity of any tree data structure is log n. But Aditya, here we are talking about heap. So heap is a special data structure where the root node of main heap would be the minimum number present in throughout the tree nodes. Okay, as similar to the max, the root node will be the maximum number present throughout the roots or nodes. Great. So which one will be the answer? So in the best case, let's say this element is 1 and we are talking about min heap and you want to insert the zeros. The best case would be O of 1. Because you just need to append into the very first position. But the worst case would be, let's say it is 1 and you need to insert 5 element into this main heap. So you need to find the specific position where 5 belongs to. For finding it, you need to traverse throughout the tree and traversing in heap concept, we usually called it as heapify. So heapify takes log of n time complexity to find the particular position of a new node. So yes, O of or big O of log n is the right option of this particular question. So let's see the option. Yes, O of log n. So let's see the explanation. Inserting into the heap requires an element to percolate up to maintain the heap property, great, which takes O of log n time since the height of the heap is log n, as I state. Is it? So you can see the minimum heap 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5. So this is the format like how we store element into the min heap, and you can see the max heap 6 would be the maximum number present in all the nodes. So 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. 6 is far more than these numbers, isn't? So yeah, let's see the second problem. Which of the following data structure is best suited for implementing LRU, which is recently used? Okay, cache. So if you're talking about cache, so if you know about web browser cache, so it stores the most frequent website. So anytime if you click on it, the cache memory just recall that particular website and show you the thing if you don't have internet access, or you have internet access but not that fast. Okay, so for finding and its name itself stored least recently used, which means you need to find it quickly. So for finding quickly, what you can use here is hash table, don't you think? Because you have key value pair, and let's say if you have the key of the particular website or particular task in the cache, you can find it easily. Yes. And either anything else that I can use? No, heap is not the best choice to use here. Stack is not, binary search tree is a different thing. And queue, how queue makes sense? Queue would be like at every website, whatever website that you are traversing or finding or visiting throughout the channels or websites, you need to put it in your list as well. Let's say in the very first case, you visit YT. So YT created a node. Then let's say you go towards, let's say Wikipedia. Okay, so second website would be this. So adding into the link list, like queue is basically used as a queue link list, not that queue array type. Okay, so queue link list. So if you use queue, the insertion and deletion from the queue will only take O of n time because you have two pointer, which is front and rear. If you want to delete, you can delete it from the front side, and if you want to add, you can add it on the rear side. Okay, I hope you got it. That's why we are using queue data structure. So hash table and queue will be the suitable answer for this. So A is the right option. Why I am explaining this as we are moving forward with the question, because these things will fit into your mind. How we can fetch out the best possible answer which suits with our particular question. Is it? So now, hash table and queue. Explanation. And LRU cache requires fast lookups, as I said. So hash table and fast removal and addition, that's why you're using queue. So together, these provide off and time for all operation. Okay, great. Which sorting algorithm uses the divide and conquer approach but is not a stable sorting algorithm? Now, what do you mean by stable sorting algorithm, Aditya? I will let you know. Please mark the correct option here. So the right option, I would say, merge sort. Do you think? No. It is a stable algorithm. As question state, we need to find algorithm which is not stable and based on divide and conquer. So insertion sort is not a divide and conquer based, but quick sort is a divide and conquer based, and it is not stable as compared to merge sort. So the right option of this problem would be the option C. Let's see the correct options. Quick sort. Now, how I am telling you is quick sort is not stable, because let's say you have an original array which is 3, A, 2, B, 3, C and 1, D. Okay. So if you apply quick sort here, if you remember, in quick sort, you usually take a pivot element and you will start putting, like, let's say you have a pivot element as 10. So you will think like, okay, my pivot element is in between my array. Imagination. So all the element which is less than the pivot element would be on your left extreme side, and all the elements which is greater than your pivot element would be at the right side, and the last you will adjust your pivot and you're done with your sorting. Okay, so here if you use that, what I can see here is 3, C and 3, A. Now A should come first because A has less ASCII value or a hexadecimal value as compared to C, isn't? And we can see if we apply a merge sort, the 3A comes first, after that 3C comes. It shows stability. And in the quick sort condition, we can see it is not stable because A should come first, but C came first in this particular condition. Okay, so I hope you got the intuition behind stable and non-stable algorithm as well. So you need to find the shortest path between cities on a map. Okay, which algorithm would you choose to solve this problem? If you talk about shortest path between cities, so we know that the value will never be negative because distance cannot ever become negative. So if you're talking about negative, Dijkstra algorithm or Dijkstra algorithm, what you pronounce is depend upon you, is the right option for this particular question, because bubble sort is totally a worst choice to choose the shortest path. Breadth first search is just traversing in the breadth, will not ever give you the good path or the shortest path. DFS is basically used to find all possible paths. Okay, not a shortest path. You can find it, but it will take a big time complexity. But in Dijkstra, we are focused to find the shortest path, not all possible path. So yes, C is the right option. As you can see, C, Dijkstra algorithm is the right option. So explanation, Dijkstra algorithm is used to find the shortest path between nodes in graph, which is ideal for this scenario. Fantastic. So DFS is useful for exploring all possible paths, not just the shortest. And BFS, as I told, BFS explore all nodes at the current level before moving deeper, but it's not optimal for shortest path in weighted graphs. Okay, so as we talk about weighted, we need to take count all these stuffs as well. Question: you are tasked with building a phone contact list where searching for contact must be fast. Okay, we need to find or we need to build a phone contact list. Okay, so which data structure would you choose for this? So as I can see, in the option we have hash table, linked list, stack, queues. So do you think stack would be the right option to create our phone list, because we need to delete as well? So deleting it will not do my task. So this can't be used here. And queue, as in the QE, they told to we need to build a phone contact list. But in phone contact list, you need to search the contact as well. For searching it, you should take only less time, not more than time. But in this case, you need to traverse throughout O of n time, which will take a lot. And linked list as well, it will take O of n time. So the right option would be hash table. Because of key value, the finding value inside the hash map will take O of 1. which is pretty fantastic, is it? So yes, hash table is the right option. A hash table allows for constant time complexity, which is O of 1 for searching, making it an efficient choice for our contact list. You are running a website that needs to scale automatically based on the number of visitor. Great. Which cloud computing feature allows you to achieve this? As we need to create, or you are running a website that needs to scale automatically. Now, if you want to scale, are you able to figure it out? Let's say you have 4 GB RAM server here and you are scaling to 6 GB RAM server. So what it is? Don't you contrasting it something or elasting something? Yes, I hope you got the point. Elasticity. Elasticity is the keyword, which itself means you are something stretching. Okay, and that's the same thing I'm doing here. And the right option would be elasticity. So elasticity in cloud computing refers to ability automatically scale resources based on demand. I hope you got the intuition and you will never forget about elasticity in the future. Okay. In a banking application, you need to ensure that multiple transactions don't interfere with each other. Which database properties ensure this? So this is a very real life intuitive problem. What I will tell you, or think like that, you are in a room and you feel some disturbance. So what you will do? You will isolate yourself. You will close your door, close your windows and isolate yourself so that no disturbance of outside will come into your room and make you or trouble or disturb. Isn't? So isolation is the right option. And why it is? Because it provides an isolation interface or atmosphere where my transaction would be very secure and no one can interfere in between. So yes, isolation. Isolation ensures that transactions are executed independently, preventing interference between them. Great. So what do you mean by atomicity, Aditya? So atomicity ensures the transaction is all or nothing, which means if you send 100 rupees to your friend and meanwhile your payment go into processing, so either it will reach to the end or it will be rolled back. So this is the called by atomicity. Consistency. Ensure that the data remains consistent before and after transaction. Let's say you send 100 rupees to your friend. So your bank should be very consistent that if you have 100 rupees into your bank, it will become up to 0. And if your friend has 0 rupees into his bank, it becomes 100 rupees. So it shows consistency. So durability ensures that once a transaction is committed, it remains even in case of system fail. Okay. Now let's see if you send 100 rupees to your friend and it reaches to the end, but you doesn't get any acknowledgement. Let's say your Wi-Fi went off, that's why you didn't get any acknowledgement. So durability comes to the picture that if it went to the second end or the receiver side, it will show that thing. Okay, it is a case of durability. It remains even in case of system failure. Fantastic. This is a very basic example I gave in the durability as well. So now you need to sort a list of test scores, where the highest score should become first. Highest scores, which means a descending order. Don't you think? Which sorting algorithm is most efficient for large data sets? So if you talk about the large data set, do you think bubble sort? No, it's take O and square time complexity. If you talk about quick sort, it will take O of n log n time complexity. Selection sort, again O of n square, again O of n square. So right option would be the B, and B is the right option as you can see. Now, question, you are setting up a local network where devices need to communicate with each other without involving an external router. Okay, which type of IP addressing would you use? Same IP address is also used in the company as well. If you talk about the company, every communication protocols are private, so you need to communicate on private IP. So right option would be the C option. And if you see, yes, C is the right option. So please maintain your mark sheet as well, because you need to tell me in the last how was your preparation. Okay, so private IPs are used for communication within a local network, where public IPs are used for devices that is need to be accessible from outside the local network as well. Next question, you need to developing a task scheduler, which data structure or which each task need to be completed in order it was added. Which data structure should you use? Let's say, understand this as with an example. You thought that you will see the prime coding Capgemini video in the evening so that you can prepare for your on-campus placement. Okay, after that, your job is to subscribe this channel. If you didn't, then please like this video and comment down if you have any doubts or anything that you want me to communicate with me. So this is a sequence. So you need to follow the first sequence. So if you did this task, then please remove it, pop it, then subscribe it, then pop it, then like it, then pop it, then comment down, then pop it. So what is an intersection? You are using it. Don't you think you are taking use of queue? Because you are popping it from the first and end up adding your thing in the rear end, and you are end up having using the queue data structure. So yes, queue is the right data structure that you need to use. So a queue works on first in, first out FIFO basis, which is a perfect for task scheduling. Great. So roadmap to crack Capgemini. You can see I am continuously uploading the Capgemini top 30 previous year question and one short technical assessment problem, which consists of the previous year questions, the recent year questions, the problem solving which is asked in the recent trend as well. So it will definite that you can crack your aptitude or technical sessions of Capgemini on campus placement drive. And if you want to ace your coding round as well, there's a sheet which will help you to prepare or have a good grip or practice on the fundamental basic concept that you should know before sitting in the Capgemini. Now, if you studied everything from it and you're able to crack your technical session, so give me a chance so that I can help you out to crack your Capgemini interview as well. So cracking it, you just need to book one-to-one session with us, which is of $594 worth. You are just getting in $299. And if you invest this much, you will end up having the lakhs of rupees package into your hand. I will make sure. Okay, so prepare like an actual interview where the detailed technical session, which consists on the question based on your resume, the HR based, the behavioral based, the core skills, the ops concepts, all the things that Capgemini used to ask. Because I have a team of people who recently cracked TCS Prime, Digital, Ninja, Accenture, Advanced Accenture, and much more. Okay, so resume review, which will cost you around 90, and see till now you find out having 300 rupees just gone. And if you want resume review, it will be 99 rupees. Personalized feedback 49 rupees, in which I will let you know where you are lagging, how you can improve yourself, what are stuff that you need to speak, what you are lagging in, what is your weak side, how you can improve it. Everything will let you know in the personalized feedback. Suggestions such as roadmap, guidance, doubt solving, mentorship, support, everything will be given you in this. It will take 49. And expert guidance, if you want to talk to an expert which is currently working in the company and teaching you, for that definitely they will charge you something. I wrote the very minimum cost, but they will not deal you with this cost. So adding all this, you will end up having 594 packed, but you are just getting in 299. So why you are wasting this time? Please, if you are serious to grab this Capgemini offer, go to the primecoding.in and book your session now. Convert your interview opportunity to the offer letter and make your parents proud. In cloud computing, you want to store images and videos. Okay, in cloud computing, so data is images and videos, which means the data is unstructured. So if the data is unstructured, your web application, which service would be the best to use? So if you're talking about the unstructured data, then definitely the object storage is used in cloud computing. So this is the way I used to remember the things. Now, object storage, as I said, object storage is designed for storing large amount of unstructured data such as images and videos. Okay, so questions. You want to retrieve the names of employees who earn more than $5,000 from a table employee. Which SQL clause will you use? Join? No. Group by? No, I don't need to group something. Order by? No, I don't need to ascend or descend something. I will use where operation to perform this task. And is this the right option as well? So the where clause is used to filter records based on the specific condition. Fantastic. You have a list of unsorted numbers. You want to divide them into smaller sublists, sort them and merge them. I think you got the intuition. It is the intuition of divide and conquer. Which algorithm fit this description well? So if you talk about merge them back, the merge sort will come into the picture, and B is the right option of this particular question. So you can see merge sort is the right option. Merge sort divides the array into smaller subarrays, sorts them, and then merge them back. You are working with a data warehouse. Okay, so data warehouse is one of the questions which continuously comes in the previous year, and you can expect in this year as well, and wants to store historical data that won't be frequently updated. Which type of table should you use? Fact table, dimensional table, ODS table, and lookup table. I hope you got the intuition. Okay, so it is in homework. You need to let me know in the comment section what is the right option of it, and I will pin down the correct option in the comment. Okay, so you need to run a function that automatically scales and only runs when triggered. Only runs when triggered by event. So only triggered. So this is the function. Okay, because if this function is called, which is a trigger function, then only you need to run that event. So which cloud service is most suitable? If you talk about function, and there is only one option related to function, so cloud function is the right option of this problem. As you can see how I got the answer just reading the question carefully, you will end up having your answer in the end, isn't? So yeah, cloud function is the right option. So yes, cloud functions are event-driven services. As I told, event-driven is a function which usually calls when something triggered in the code, is it? That scales automatically and run in response to triggers. Fantastic. You want to combine data from two tables. You need to combine data from two tables, students and courses. Okay, so there is a student data and we need to combine it, and there's a student data and there is a course data. Each student has course. So where each student has course. So where each student, so this will be the place where each student will definitely have a course associated with it. So which type of SQL query would you use? If I need this particular data, which is the intersection point of both of the table, then definitely I end up using inner join. So inner join is the right option of this problem. Yes, inner join. Inner join returns record that have matching values in both tables. Fantastic. You need to ensure that your data packets are delivered without error. Without error, I need to deliver my packet. Now, the network topic comes into the picture. And if you talk about this, delivery topic is there in between. So transport layer is the main that we need to think of. And if you want to deliver a packet without having error, then definitely TCP would be the great choice. Okay, and in correct order, which means reliability. TCP also have the reliability into it. So which protocol you will use? So protocol P stands for protocol. Without seeing any other option, I will end up marking B as the right option. So TCP is the right option. So TCP ensures reliable delivery of packet, including error checking and ordering. Great. You are extracting large sets of data from different sources to store in data warehouse. What is the process called? Extraction, transformation, loading, ETL, and you know that ETL question is one of the most repetitive question in both all of my videos, and it is also repeating in previous trends. And E stands for extract, T stands for transformation or transform, L stands for load. So all three options belongs to ETL. So ETL is the right option of this problem. As you can see, stands for extract, transfer, load for process used to move data into the warehouse. I hope you got this question. Next question, you need to ensure that once data is written to the database, it remains there even after crash, which is it remains the same after the failure. As I given you the real life scenario where let's say you processed an 100 rupees transaction sending it to your friends and it is received, but you didn't get the acknowledgement because your Wi-Fi went off, but your transaction is successful. So it will be deducted from your bank and it will be transacted in your friend's bank, isn't? So this case is tackled by the durability, because right now I explained you, I don't expect you will do the mistake in this question. So yes, again, you mark the question right. As you can see, durability properties database ensure that once a transaction is successfully completed and committed, the data will remain saved in the system, even in the case of power loss or crash. Okay, fantastic. You need to find the shortest path in a graph. Now, shortest path again, do you think Dijkstra? No, but that's contain the negative weights. But if you talk about the negative weights, we'll never use the Dijkstra algorithm in this particular problem. Which algorithm is best suited for this task? Dijkstra directly striked out from the option. Kruskal's will not. Bellman-Ford is the right option, which deals with the negative weights and end up giving you the shortest path in a graph. Yes, Bellman-Ford algorithm. The Bellman-Ford algorithm is especially designed to handle the graph with negative weights. And if you see, efficient but doesn't work correctly with the negative weight. If you talk about Dijkstra, as I told in the beginning, Floyd-Warshall is a all pairs shortest path. It is not the shortest path. Floyd-Warshall is all pairs of shortest path, while Kruskal's is finding the minimum spanning trees. Okay, please make note of it. When you can find the cruscals, when it is a minimum spanning tree, when you will use Floyd version, if the question asks you to find is for all pair shortest path, and when you will choose Didaksha, if your points are positive or your distance is positive and you need to find the shortest path. And Bellman Ford is used to find the shortest path if you have negative distance as well. Okay, so this is the case. Now, let's talk about the coding problem, but I will not solve these coding problem in this video, but I will let you see this problem so that you can try it by yourself. Let me know how the questions you went through, and please let me know whether you need the solution of this. If this video hits 100 likes and comments regarding the coding solution, I want to add it here something, because these problems are not easy problems. These problem came into 18th of September. So please do that out. Definitely check that if you're able to solve this problem or not. If you are not, you can pause the screen, run about the program and try to write this. Otherwise, I will for sure create the solution of it if you demand it for. You can prepare for TCS and QT 2025. All sheets are uploaded. If you talk about Accenture, everything is filled with Accenture content on my channel. You just need to head on, because TCS is filled, Accenture is filled, Capgemini we are filling it, Cognizant sheets are also uploaded, and the Cognizant shift solution coding problems which were recently are also uploaded. You just need to go on my channel and find out all the resources which you need to crack the companies. So thanks for watching. If you're watching till now, please do consider subscribing the channel if you have not. Like this video, it's helped me and motivate in many manners. And please share with your friends so that your friend can also crack these types of on-campus opportunities and make their career bright. We'll meet you with a new video soon.